Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Back on the sand rail, and we are so close. It's fighting me. Huh. That's really strange. Well, then I must be doing it wrong. Okay, let's try something different here. Huh. I don't like it. But I'm obviously missing something, so we'll see what Merlin has to say about it. That may be normal. You never know, it was the 60s after all. All right. That's all right, we got to start here. All right, that's a start anyway. Alrighty guys, it's time to do the fuel tank setup here. So we're going to take him, maybe. All right. Huh. There we go. Come on. There we go. She's fighting, but we're going to get her here. Maybe. All right. we have a fuel tank. Oops. Let's tighten it up the rest of the way though. Perfect. I ran out of lock nuts, so I'm going to go ahead and double nut these tank bolts for Justin, just in case. All right, very good. On to the next project. This awesome alternator here is an internally regulated alternator, and we want to use it as opposed to the externally regulated alternator that came with the car. Okay. However, the mounting system for the internally regulated alternator is different. And I know you guys saw me install this on the last video or earlier or whenever it was. We installed this alternator and it's made to have a pivot and it takes up the belt tension. Well, the alternator on the Corvair doesn't work that way. I took off the end of the alternator on the Corvair alternator and I changed it over to our internally regulated alternator. And everything was going fine until this shaft bushing here. The diameter of this old casing is too small for the bushing. So you can see our bushing here, right? So it doesn't drop down in there. It has to drop down in that hole because it sets this depth. Right? That moves back and forth. When we tighten everything up, it holds that dimension. So I had to take it all back apart, push out the bearing, drill the hole bigger for the bushing, and then put it all back together. I probably could have put the other bushing in a lathe, but I kind of like how it's all set up. So I want to preserve that best I can. And this is obviously a newer design, so it's probably a better idea. More modernized, as it were. Okay, so back apart. Nope, I don't want to do that. It's a bad idea. All right, so, well, so I went and got some screwdrivers. I want to make sure the windings stay with the new part of the alternator because all these brushes and everything will all come apart if it doesn't stay. And it was trying to pull it out because this is a tighter fit than this, so it was winning the war. So what I want to do is, I just want to kind of, there you go, now it's making a good sound. I'll change to a bigger screwdriver when our gap gets big enough. Let's see here. Something like that. Okay, there we go. As you can see, I already put the bearing in. I changed the bearing out of the new one because it's brand new. So we got to pull that out so we can drill the hole bigger. Okay. That all looks to be in good shape still. All right. All right. Go pop this bearing out. Bearing is out. This is what we're going to do. We're just going to drill that hole a little bigger. Okay. Got our drill bit. Got our hole. Oops. Falls right through. Okay. There we go. There's tolerance there. So now we put it all back together. Just the way we found it here. Actually, that's going in pretty nice. All right. Bearing is seated. These guys are all torqued. And let's see here. That looks good. Okay. And we got to use our old screws because the new casing appears to be either metric or finer thread than the old one. So we'll reuse the old ones. Yeah. Now, of course, we're doing all this. If this ends up working out after this trip, I'm going to have to take it back apart and send this piece out and have it polished so that it looks good against the chrome here. But for right now, we're just proving the concept because we don't even know if this is going to work. So, well, I guess we're semi-confident, but we'll prove the concept first before we spend money on polishing. Okay, so now that that's done, oops, it's not done. We're going to put our bushing on. Yeah, that's perfect, okay. Then we got a thrust washer here. Make sure that's okay. And then this goes on. That looks good. That's good, okay. Yeah. Okay. Now the big question is now, hey, it turns freely, no binding. That's awesome. Okay, now we're going to install this. All right. Okay. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. Okay, well, at this point it should start and run. We'll see what happens. One step closer. All right, we're over here at Merlin's. I was told to bring tires, so here's my tires. Let's go see what we're gonna do with them.
Where are you going with that camera and those tires?
I have no idea.
Nice.
I was told to bring tires, so I brought tires.
To stretch these things on a 10-inch rim.
Yeah?
Actually, I think it's only 8. Sorry. These are 9s though, aren't they?
Yeah, they're awesome.
28, 9.
So that means you found rims?
Well, I got some for mine. I'm kind of redoing some stuff, so I'll give you my old ones.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got a tire mess going on here.
Wow. Smells like it.
Yeah. Smells like Daytona rubber. I figured since I had the rims on the machine, I'd be like, hey Jimmy,
That's a brilliant idea.
isn't it dinner time?
It is dinner time.
Bring some tires. Bring some tires. We'll mount them up. Some of those might actually even air up. They're going to be close. I doubt it on the machine they will. I need a little more persuasion than that. There goes on. Now these are directional, but how did we mount the other one? Which way do these little arrows point?
Oh, there we go. This one's going counterclockwise.
This needs to go this way.
Clockwise. I don't see the arrow.
Well, these little things. I don't see an arrow.
There's an arrow. There you go. That's perfect. Yep. I didn't realize those were directional.
Yeah, I didn't either. I got lucky twice.
That's awesome.
Figure it. Now we got 4 more to mount. We won't be so lucky, right?
Right. So good.
Went.
We're gonna have to ride this thing. We're gonna have to drive this thing this weekend.
Yeah, we gotta like do a hot lap on Sunday or Monday or
without breaking it. Sweet.
yeah. Hey, how about a green valve stem?
Ain't that purdy?
Nitrogen.
I'm sure there is nitrogen content in the air we just put in it.
Well, of course there is. Oxygen, the air we breathe is what?
Yeah, I don't know, some percentage.
20 to 40%.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing math. Not so good.
I'm not doing math. Jimmy's doing math. I'm doing tires. That's all I've been doing all afternoon. It's tires.
Just like that, we're ready to go.
You got the tire?
Yep.
Okay. That was easy. Those will be perfect rollers. For your little hot flapper.
Right? All right, we'll be back. Alrighty, guys. Some frustration I've been dealing with. We got our starter installed and we tested it, and it spins the wrong direction. So I called and had it warranty, or not warranty, but I called and had it, got a return started, and they drop shipped me another one really quick, which was fantastic. It showed up. It's still a normal rotation starter for a VW. So they do make reverse rotation starters, and I've ordered 2 of them, and I can't seem to get what I'm looking for. So I can't get the motor running this week, and that's very frustrating, but I am working through the starter issues. I've got a couple other suppliers that I found. If you guys know of any secrets out there, I think the Honda conversions, the Hondas spin backwards as well. So I've been trying to find anything that'll turn opposite of a Volkswagen engine, and I'm not having much luck. So, but until then, we're going to go ahead and finish up here. We got everything else done we needed to get done. We got our tires. Until next time, thanks for watching.